Good morning. Today I'd like to talk to you about carom shots. I like to think about as a carom as having a fifth rail on the table. By placing a spot in the center of the table, we're going to represent that as our cue ball. So we're going to shoot that cue ball from there all the time. Then we've got another spot here where our triangle would be. We're going to put an object ball there. Now the idea is to carom off this object ball and hit each one of these balls in order. Okay, now if you've been playing a game where you put the object ball out here and you start cutting that ball in the pocket, you're going to find out that you have a certain degree here and you're measuring that in inches. Well, that also translates to a carom shot. So it's a 90-degree angle. So if you have an angle here that you're cutting 8 inches into the pocket, and you can see what that looks like with the eclipse on your ball, well, that translates to the same thing as a 90-degree on the carom shot. So if you're measuring straight on here and you're going to cut this ball over here at, say, 8 inches, well, that cue ball, if it's sliding into your object ball and caroming off, it's going to go exactly 90 degrees down there. So what you can do is you can measure where those two balls are going to make contact, and you can draw a line straight out to the joint on your cue, like we did going straight down. You can measure from that line straight through the object ball back to the radius of your cue, and I can see that that's 8 inches, okay? So I can shoot that shot. I can aim that in the same amount of edge to edge, like if I'm looking at my object ball edge, I can have that much of my cue ball sticking out to the side and come over and hit that ball. So I'll try to do that nice and lightly in an 8-inch shot, nice, easy. I didn't shoot hard enough. Okay. Try that again. Set it back up here. Too much forward roll. I'm trying to shoot so easy. And we go over and we hit the 14. Okay. So that's a way to be able to judge how far over you want to go to hit another ball. So again, we line up our shot. We put our tip where our cue ball would wind up on the center. We draw a line from that tip through the object ball out to where our joint circumference is. Well, that is 11. So I can see what my sight picture is on an 11-inch cut, like if I was cutting that ball over there, my 90-degree angle to it, and a nice stop shot, be about right here, and I can go over and hit that 13 ball. Okay. And again, line it up, draw a line from where your cue ball and your object ball make contact, draw a line down through your object ball out to circumference, and that looks like about 13. So I aim at my 13 mark, nice stop shot. Oh, I drew it a little bit too hard. Anyway, if you're going to keep practicing, you can hit all these balls all the way down around. This is a great game to play, and you can get very good cue ball control. Now, from this 42-degree angle, you should have found that as you hit from 1/3 of your ball sticking out this edge, clear to 2/3 of your ball sticking out that edge, the cue ball is going to travel off at a 42-degree angle with high English every single time. It's just something you can count on. So as you go more full into the ball, we learn how to go off and hit these numbers. So after you've done your stop shot and you hit all of this from here, 42 back is stop. From 90 degrees, or actually about here, clear on back to here is draw. And we'll be getting into that on the next video. But what I want you to do is practice your stop and hitting these balls one at a time. And once you hit there with high English, then start hitting more full into the ball and hitting your 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you were playing this game with someone and you set it all up, you could play, okay, I want to hit the 3 ball. So You could say, well, the 3-ball, I have to shoot 3/32 of an inch off center and full. Nice smooth stroke. And you go down and you hit the 3-ball, okay? Or you could pick out any ball. You could play a little game with your friends. And if you know the secret to hitting all these balls, and they don't, you can have a great time just messing them up because you have such good cue ball control. They have no idea what you're doing. And a good way to hustle your friends for $1 or $2 or whatever. You know, make them a bet, 25 cents on a ball or something. Anyways, practice this Carom. If you have any problem at all with it, you can email me at elk, E-L-K, with a hyphen in the middle, EYE@hotmail.com, and I'll be glad to get back to you and try to help you with any of this. So you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.